for informational and documentary purposes. While I do appreciate that the neighbor gave me this documentation of civil enforcement accessing my secondary parcel from their camera, I found the direction the camera was pointed very concerning. The neighbor said they were just watching their driveway. However, the camera was only pointed at my property. It captured most of the backyard of my house, as well as my back door, the garage, my driveway, and then it did have part of the vacated alleyway that they do have an easement access, but it is not their driveway. The direction of their camera is oddly familiar to the other neighbor who they are friends with, who had this camera up for several years, and the other neighbor claimed that they condemned the placement of this camera. It's really hard to trust what she says, considering the history of the situation. The alleyway was deeded to my parcel if it ever got vacated. However, I was not consulted when any of this was panning out. I did work for the property management company from when I was 11 years old until I bought it when I was 21. So I was the witness of everything going on. It's just crazy to me that civil enforcement is so busy worrying about me, and they came by today, apparently, according to my roommate, who I trust, and also he provided this documentation that did happen. But they're not even maintaining their own property. So I have my neighbors watching me and the city watching me, and they're so focused on me, but they're not worried about any of the parcels around me that are actual fire danger. Like, I actually do water my yard, and I would be a lot farther if I hadn't had to deal with the city for the last several months and all of the ongoing stuff for the last several years and so on and so forth. And everything they accuse me of being an issue, they themselves are actually causing people to lose their homes. Thanks for watching.